All right, let's do this. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Painted Arrow podcast. I'm sitting here with the one and only Travis Osborne.
Morning.
This is the bulk of this episode is going to be a story from this morning that I just think is funny. And I think other people will think it's funny too, but this is kind of more of a health plan check-in on our
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
on our end. We tell the people what the company health plan is.
The company health incentive, I think, is incentive plan is what you called it. Nate brought this into existence out of the thin air, probably like a month ago, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
Where he came in one day, as Nate is liable to do, and had running shoes with him and said, "Trav, we're going to start running." And he goes, "We're going to do 3 times a week during office hours. We're going to go on a run." And that lasted for approximately a week and a half of actually having time to be able to do that during office hours. But it did kick off, a good spurt for me. I think you've never really been off the wagon, but I was off the wagon.
But it's kind of like churned waters. Like I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, but we're kind of consistent right now.
We're on a roll, yeah. It hasn't happened nearly as much during office hours as it did that first couple of weeks, just because we are now officially, I would say. Would you agree with this? We're officially we're in season now. We're up and running. The machine is self-sufficient now. Yeah.
The butter is being made.
Nate can churn some butter with the best.
It's funny though, every year, and I think people don't really understand the seasonality of a bow hunting type based product company. Mm-hmm. It's actually insane.
Yeah. Yeah, it's either the faucet is completely on or it's completely off. There's really not much middle ground.
And the 4th of July was kind of, this year, on your market, set, go. It kind of that was the real beginning. Yeah. With our big sale that we did, which was, again, I don't think we talked about that, but that was a really successful.
It was really good.
Promo sale, site-wide sale that we did. Anyway, so this company health plan, right? This morning, I wanted to go on a bike ride.
Yeah.
And I have this really nice bike. It's an all carbon specialized,
it's really pretty, yeah.
Hybrid bike that's not.
I was a little scared about moving it when we moved out of your house.
Dude, I got it all set up. Haven't been on it this year just because of kids and life.
Yeah.
And so anyways, I'm going to go for a bike ride tomorrow. And actually 2 days ago, I'm going to go for a bike ride tomorrow. And turns out the tires were both not holding air and needed new tubes. So I ordered new tubes, put in the new tubes late last night.
Wait, you got tubes within span of a day?
Amazon Prime.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, what a world we live in.
I know. So I got them, installed them last night, pumped them up, made sure everything was good, kind of just grease the chain, the whole thing. Fired up. Next morning, I get up this morning like 4:45. It's dark. It's pitch black. I get out there at 5 o'clock, and I'm excited. It was kind of weird. How when you go hunting and
where you get jazzed in the morning, you get little jitters and
trumps all the tiredness.
Yeah.
So I'm out there. I'm it's a beautiful morning. It's been 80 degrees during the day, 55 at night, 50 at night. Mm-hmm. So it was chilly.
And I was especially when you're on a bike. Yeah.
I was wearing my short shorts,
short shorts.
The bicycle, they had the pad right in the jocks.
Yeah.
I was wearing that.
Oh, wow.
I was going to go for a exercise bike ride.
Yeah.
Company health plan.
Yeah.
Had no idea.
Company health incentive. I love it.
So I'm starting to I air up the tires again. I'm ready to go. I'm off.
Yeah.
And it's 5:10.
Yeah.
It's dark.
Early. Yeah.
It's black. And I'm in my mind, I'm because when you walk around in the dark, your eyes kind of adjust.
Yeah. You're I will adjust to this.
Yeah, I'm I'll be fine. But on the trail,
there's trees.
The trees, it was dark. And so I'm kind of getting sketched out.
And you don't have any lights on this bike.
No. So I grabbed my phone.
Probably Amazon Prime that.
I know. I was thinking the same thing. But I have those they call them lay down bars where you put your forearms.
Yeah.
And you can like really lean over.
Yep.
So I have that, and I grab my phone, turn on the light on my phone, and I'm holding it between my hands, kind of as like my headlight.
Yeah.
And I go for, I don't know, I went like 30 minutes one way and 30 minutes back.
Which is, saying something on a bike. You went a decent ways.
I went, I think, 15 miles all in.
Heck yeah.
But anyway, I'm like, it's 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's still really dark. For like the first leg, it was black.
Yeah.
And I'm going, and I'm, you know how like you riding a bike, you're kind of like in the wind tunnels.
Yeah.
And you're not like hearing anything. You're just, I'm like completely zoned out in my thoughts. Stars are out, beautiful morning. And I got the light, and all of a sudden, dude, 2 deer run right in front of me. Like right in front of me. And I was like, again, if you can picture this, like my arms are down. There's no brakes is what I'm trying to get at. Like my hands aren't by the brakes. And I'm holding with both hands onto the phone. So I'm kind of like committed.
Yeah.
And it all happened within like seconds. These deer are just standing on the side of this trail. I couldn't see them until I was like on them.
And they didn't want to move until you were on them.
And so I'm like, this is all within 3 seconds, but I'm like panic mode because I'm going right for them. So I'm kind of like in the center of the trail, and I kind of start veering to the right just to try and miss them.
Yeah.
The first one, I swear to you, it had to have been 2 feet. The second one, it looked like the first one was a fawn. Yeah. The second one was a doe.
Yeah.
The doe, I like grazed the doe's back quarter.
No way.
And like, you know how like they're on the cement,
they're
making those noises, and I'm like, go. The rear right, so coming from my left to my right, this doe's rear right hoof, I kid you not, was inches from my face.
From your face? Yeah. Hey, we could have had a really fun morning.
Inches! Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I grazed the front tire. I get kind of like shoved me.
Yeah, and then it kicked up.
Yeah.
Because she was like, oh gosh, something just grazed my hindquarters there. So
I was startled, like big time.
I bet you that woke you right up. You were locked in.
Oh, I was so in the zone, dude. I was like, I'm just thinking about
that. Your heart rate's doubled.
Oh,
that's great for your workout.
The story gets better. Okay, so I'm going. I kind of hit my halfway point. I'm almost like I was trying to make it to a certain landmark. I got there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Right before I got there, there's like I don't know what was around on this trail, but there's like an art fair or something.
Interesting. Okay.
I could show you it on a map. Anyway, there's like these pieces of art.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
The first pieces of art that I come up on, I'm flying again, right? Yeah. It's still dark.
Yeah.
It's just about 5:40. Like,
you think that's a deer?
There's 2 fake bucks.
No way.
On each side of the trail.
They're screwing with you.
And I almost crashed. Because I swear
you said they're trying to kill me.
I literally did. I was down. I was oh!
Oh, I love that.
And then I laughed out loud. I'm like, of course.
You said, of course, yeah.
Like, of course.
Yeah. Now you know that they're there at least. Well, can I tell my story of the company health incentive plan?
Please, yeah.
So I've been running 3 times a week, doing about a little over north of 3 miles.
Yeah.
And last week, I got home, and like you said, we've kind of been on a roll. It's like, no, I don't want to break the streak. So it was raining kind of later in the evening when I got home, and I was like, no, I'm going to go for a run. So I go out on a run in the rain, which is actually, as long as it's not like raining hard, it's for me, it's enjoyable because it keeps it cool. Like you said, during the day.
Oh, yeah. It's hot.
It's hot and muggy, which is just, it's on par for Michigan.
Yeah.
So I did this run, ran like 3 1/4, I think. And I come back home, and one of the things I'm learning in my old age is that I have to stretch intensively beforehand and after. Otherwise, I end up really paying for it. Yeah. And I'll hurt myself. Like I found that kind of the common denominator in injuries that I've had in the past is that I have either not been working out at all, or I've been working out and I'm slowly getting more and more stiff and I'm not stretching because it's like, it's after a run. Like for me, 3 1/4 miles is a lot for me. And so like after that, I'm tired and it's like, I don't want to stretch. Like I'd rather just go and like drink a water and sit down. It's like, no, I got to stretch. So I get done with my run. I go onto the same trail that you were on this morning because that also runs right past my house. And I'm walking my way down the trail. It's probably like 7:30 at night, but it's cloudy, so it's pretty overcast dark. And from about 200 yards ahead of me, I see a deer pop out of like this kind of wooded area. I live in the city, but we've got little pockets of woods throughout the city, and some of it is just not touched at all. So I see this deer pop out, which is not unusual for me.
There's a lot of them.
Man, the deer population is kind of out of control. And so not unusual for me to see that, but I'm sitting there and looking at it as I'm walking up on it, and I'm stretching, and I'm like, I think that's a buck. And I can't tell because it's sitting under like a tree. It's in the shadow. I can't really tell, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure as it's kind of looking at me and it's doing the whole head bob that whitetails love to do. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's a buck. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Keep walking. And it lets me get within probably about 50 yards. And it steps out onto the trail from under the tree. And I was like, no way. It's like an 8-point buck. It's not huge, but it's like, I've seen multiple deer in velvet, but most of them have been like spikes, just really, really small deer.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's cool. Like, this isn't a huge deer, but man, that's pretty
He's
sweet.
all in velvet.
I love seeing that.
Yeah.
Like, that makes you excited. It makes your heart pump. And I was like, dude, that's really cool. I was like, God, that's cool. Like, been talking to God the entire run, and I was like, that's just a cool, like, God wink. Like, sweet. And he lets me get within about 30 yards, and then he turns around and walks back off trail. And I was like, that's so cool. That's just great. How cool it is to see that. Right behind my house, no less. And I take about 2 more steps, and I'm thinking about how cool this is. I saw this 8-point, and I look to my right as I clear a tree out into this small area of woods, and there is a massive 11-point just looking at me from about 25 yards away. And this is the weird thing also about city deer, is that they ain't scared of nothing.
They're pretty chill.
They're so chill. He just stared at me. He let me sit there, and I am freaking out. I was like, I said, whoa, look at you. And he's looking at me like, what? Look at me, what? I was like, that is so cool. You are a beautiful deer. You're a beautiful deer.
You're talking to him.
I'm yelling at him because I'm like just jazzed. I was like, dude, this is so cool. Like,
You're right there.
It's huge. I mean,
how far was he? Like 20 yards?
25, probably tops. And he was widespread, full velvet. He had a double brow tine over on his left side. Just gorgeous deer. I was like, you are so cool. And all of a sudden, from right beside him, another deer lifts his head out of the shrubs. It's a big old 10. And then from right behind him comes a 4. They're all bachelor up.
Yeah.
It was just cool, man. And I was like, Lord, what would it take to be able to hunt the city limits? It's literally deer right behind my house, Nate. It's right there, just huge deer, and they kind of slowly walked off, looking at me, but they didn't run or anything. I turned around, started walking back to my house, and they just sat and watched me. This little group of bachelor bucks, but
that's
really
awesome.
cool, man. And as a non-hunter, previously, as soon as a couple of years ago, not a hunter, I don't know that I've really seen any deer that size in velvet, and they look so cool in velvet. It's like, man, this is really sweet.
Yeah, it definitely was a God wink. Like, hey, this is what you have to look forward to this fall.
yeah, I'm hoping so, man. That is nowhere near the family property where I hunt, so I will not be seeing those deer during season, but I am hopeful this is gonna be a good year.
Yeah, so it's August. We've been posting a bunch of videos, Devin and I, on our story of like us running and exercising or whatever. And like a couple people have reached out and been like, what, are you guys training for something? Like, what's the deal? Like, and I kind of went on a rant the other day on social media.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah.
You
David Goggins it straight up.
Oh yeah, it was a Goggins vibe for sure.
Who's gonna carry the boat to the loss?
But like, this is so true. Like, as we like this time of year in general, it's like kind of like for the Northerners, it's like it's the peak of your summer.
Yeah.
You get 3 to 4 months of beautiful weather. You kind of hit your groove of working out.
Yeah.
Like, it also happens to overlie with like we're gearing up for the fall hunting season.
Mm-hmm.
So like you and I, we're shooting our bows as much as we can throughout the day, and we're trying to exercise and get ready. So this is kind of like a good reminder, I guess. And I wanted to tell people, if you didn't happen to see that story, like, for me, a big portion of why I work out, it's not that we're training for a specific marathon or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes we would, but like in this case, like as we're young dads, You're a young dad. I'm a young dad. Devin's a young dad. Like, it is like an actual fear that I have that my kid one day is going to like be wanting to do things with me that I can't do physically.
Yeah.
Like, that is an actual thing that lives in my mind rent free, like an actual fear.
Yeah. You want to be the guy that the dad that can elk hunt.
I want to be the dad that
like Papa Jeff.
Like, I want to beat his ass in basketball. I want to beat him running. Like, he's at home sleeping, and it makes me feel like I have an edge on him. Whether that's true or not, he's probably gonna. His youth is gonna surpass me.
I assume that you have an edge on him. He's what? How old is?
Yeah, he's not even 2.
You probably have a little bit of an edge.
But his youth at some point is. Oh yeah. He's going to just
gonna ramp.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you. I've thought about that a lot actually, and that's one of the things actually that is funny. It just coincided with this company health incentive plan. I don't know if this was actually the reason why you did that. I don't know what your thought. You never explained why you
it's just
that.
Health is wealth. Like,
well, because remember it was pretty quickly after I had thrown out my back here at the office trying to pick up. I picked up one of our big boxes full of product, and I lifted with my back and did not use my legs at all. Was just in a hurry. Yeah, and it popped, and like I was out for a hot second. And I went to my, I got a deep tissue massage guy that helps me out, and he dug into me like in a kind way. He's a very kind man, but he's also super straightforward.
He's a kind man with hard hands.
Man with hard hands, dude. And he was like, "Hey, man, if you can love the crap out of your kid, but if you don't get up off your butt and actually start, taking care of yourself, you won't be there for him." And it was like, it was a wake up call for me. Like, I don't have the same competitive drive as you do. So like, I don't care about beating my kid's butt in sports or anything. Like, yeah, I don't really care as much about that, but I do care about being able to like do things with him. And when I, at one point in the winter, was trying to like play tag with him, and I was like having a hard time catching my breath. Yeah. I was like, this ain't good. Like, something's got to change. And I think the issue always for me, I'm sure it is for a lot of probably our people that are listening to us that are, still in the workforce, have kids, whatever.
It's tough, dude.
It's like, when am I going to do this? And it's hard to start something if you don't have a plan of how you're actually going to continue it, because no one wants to do the whole start, stop thing. It just is demoralizing, where it's like, man, I already put in all the hard work to like start to get in shape, and I had to take 2 weeks off because of this, or the work did this.
Yeah.
So for me, the company health incentive plan was like a obtainable, like, oh, I know that each week, if this plan is in place, each week I can at least have 1 or 2 days that I know I can get in a run.
Yeah.
So I don't get stuck in like hey, my
it's a big deal for your mental health too.
Oh, 100%.
That's like one thing that you can't deny. When you go out and run around during the day, you have this dopamine hit.
Well, to be clear, the front end of that doesn't feel that way, though. The front 100%. End feels like crap. You got to get through to the point where you don't feel like you're dying every time. But then, it's like, it's a huge shot of just like, pick me up.
Yeah. Yeah. I would just love to be able to go on like a big backcountry hunt with my kid in his prime, and I can still like keep up.
Yeah.
Like that is such that's like a huge goal of mine. Like whitetail hunting, you don't got to be in great shape. Like,
it depends on where you're going. If you're a public hunter, you have to go deep, then maybe.
But yeah, but overall, it's kind of like...
You're still on flat land.
You can climb a tree. Like, again, there's different styles to everything.
There
like,
is, yeah.
For the way that we hunt, it's like...
Yeah.
Climb up in the stand. Yeah. Climb up in the blind. You saddle hunt
maybe a quarter mile tops. Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, that's... it's that time of year. And so I just highly, highly, highly recommend getting out, being active, shooting your bow, getting ready, do some push-ups.
It doesn't have to be anything huge either. Start small. I think that's, I don't know if we're to the takeaway portion yet of this pod, but like my takeaway is like, you don't have to go out and run a marathon the first time. That is not obtainable for most people. Like that's typically what ends up making people go like, never mind, I can't do this, because they beat themselves up so bad off the front end. That's like, I can't see myself doing this consistently because this hurts. Yeah. Or this isn't fun or whatever. Like if you have to, like, don't despise small beginnings, Like start small and then work your way.
Yeah.
Make it something that you can do.
Yeah. And it I guess my closing thought is a mix of that and like you said, find a small goal and just try and hit that little goal every day, every week. Yeah. And then I guess the second part would be like this plays in directly to, it overlaps with, again, the seasonality of the hunting season, the seasonality of like summer in general.
Yeah.
Like we're right at that peak and we're about to start going down towards fall.
Oh, there's been
autumn.
Wisp of fall these mornings. Yeah.
Yeah. So like it's only going to improve your experience in the woods this fall
100%
to do it. So
100%.
Anyways, that was both on kind of our heart and mind, and I just wanted to share that story. And I'm hoping that you guys have a good experience outside somewhere this week. If you use promo code podcast on our website, paintsedarrow.com, it'll give you, I believe it's 15% off.
15. Yep.
So that's pretty killer.
Pretty killer.
If you want to get 20% off, if you subscribe to our email list, that'll get you 20, but that's like a one-time deal.
That is, yeah.
So if you burn that one and you want to get in there and for a second or third or a gift product, podcast.
Easy peasy.
All right, folks. Appreciate you listening along. Until next time, see ya.
Peace.